Hello there, Jonathan Kidd, the Chelsea Fancast. My fan bite of the Premier League game versus Newcastle United, the Toon away at St James Park. So 4-1 to the Toon. Piss poor, embarrassing, hopeless, humiliating loss, riddled with appalling errors. A limp, detached pile of poo performance against a completely depleted Geordie side. I mean, for fuck's sake, they're nearly all injured. They had 3 development squad kids playing for the first time. Oh, this was such a huge disappointment given the recent top-notch performances against Spuds and City. What on earth happened? 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Where was the fight, the commitment we'd seen in those 2 games that had raised our hopes and had us talking of going on a run? Well, that's out of the window, isn't it? I mean, OK, at least it was 1-1 in the first half. We'd given away a dreadful goal with Isaac, their centre-forward, just left unmarked by the poodle. We stood around in lead boots as Joe Linton had enough space to bake a cake before he miskicked it to the 17-year-old Miley. 17-year-old whose pinpoint pass set Isaac up. I mean, real feeble, elementary, flat-footed stuff. Then at least we drew level after Gillette was fouled by Trippier at the edge of the area. He himself took the free kick. I was expecting Reece to have a go, but Gillette Sterling himself scored the best free kick a man can get with a beautiful dip on it, which the Pope in the goal could only watch. I thought it might stay this way. Both sides weren't playing at their best. I mean, the Geordies have got good reason, as there were hardly any of the first team on the pitch, and they're playing PSG this week in the Champions League. So, yeah, they could take their feet off the gas. However, guess, I didn't anticipate we'd have our shorts pulled down and stuff in our mouths and give away 3 more goals. I mean, their second was an unchallenged, easy header from Lascelles, much like the second City goal the other day. They've got to work on that, haven't they, in the training ground. Then seconds later, Otiago trips over the ball. Fuck's sake, tackled in front of goal. 3-1. Then ex-Everton youth Gordon, who we tried to sign last year, you can see why he's looking good. He'd given Reece the runaround most of the afternoon. He drove in easily. I mean, OK, Reece had been sent off by then. He'd kicked the ball away and had been booked early on. So when he fouled Gordon after he'd been caught in possession dithering, obviously he was off. A point of order, though, refs haven't been giving cards for this offence at all this season, even the past 2 seasons. So why did the portly Mr. Hooper decide to suddenly implement that law? Because he booked Connor as well. They're so inconsistent, aren't they? Having said that, Reece looked very off the pace, mind you. They all did. Noticeably, Moises didn't start. Leslie Ugachuka was his replacement, didn't look the same. I mean, I get they were worried about Moises getting injured after coming back from Ecuador yesterday, but it weakens the midfield, doesn't it? Last year, we were taken apart 4-1 by Brighton, and the team lost confidence and fight and self-belief, and we were forced to watch shite. Or alternatively, Poch weaves some magic and they bounce back. So the game against Brighton next Sunday is going to be a big test of this team's personality and strength of character. Brighton are getting back to their best. Going to be difficult. Let's hope the Spuds and City games weren't a false dawn. But as we've said on the Fancast, this is going to be a roller coaster of a season. I wasn't expecting the fairground ride to come off the rails so soon, though. I'll be back on Monday in the Chelsea Fancast with Chidge and Guest to discuss this rubbish at 7:30, so make sure you listen on Mixler. Download it from Acast, all good podcast providers. Come on, Ukraine, and Anyawa.